Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Sussex by the sea, always an inviting prospect. Welcome everyone to the Amex Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Gangwon FC, and they take on Melbourne City.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, so many goals are scored from crosses into the box, and this man is brilliant at delivering those crosses. He will be a massive threat today.
A look at the starting 11 today.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
A look at the opposition starting lineup today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And the match is underway. Marco Tilio. And fed forwards. Tilio. And defensive play to be applauded. And a good take under duress there. Aziz Behic. Ugarkovic. Behic. He has time to play it over. He must finish. Shot blocked, but still alive. Tilio. Firing it in. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. And a chance to whip it in here. Andreas Kuhn. Steven Ugarkovic. Now a decent position. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Yoon. Well, the pass not finding its target. This looks interesting. Oh, chance perhaps. And the keeper more than equal to it. Going short. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, a textbook interception. Kuhn. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Yoon Il-lok. Good movement. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. And playing it through. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Ugarkovic. Now will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Kuhn. Could cross it in here. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And cutting in from the flank. Can he finish this? And that's a very good parry. Atkinson. Kuhn. Marco Tilio. And hit with ferocity! Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Lee Yu-hyun. Options in the middle. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Behic. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Ugarkovic. Oh, might be. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And that brings to an end the first half here at the Amex Stadium. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability.
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Andreas Kuhn. Ugarkovic. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Oh, great defending. Plenty of support here. That's a good-looking ball. Behic. Tilio. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Now can they make something happen? Terrific block. Couldn't hang on to it. Marco Tilio. Excellent passing. Might take the lead, and a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Very effective pass. Lovely work to get past his man. And pushed away to safety.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
And looking to apply further pressure from this position. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Might be a chance to break. And he takes on the shot. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. He's driven in the corner. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Lee. Great ball over the top. Oh, this looks useful. This looks interesting. Happy to shoot. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
So underway again at 2-2. Behic. Steven Ugarkovic. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. And a creative look about this. Marco Tilio. Great defending. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Steven Ugarkovic. It might be on for them. He must finish! And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Really determined play to hang on to it. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Is it going to be? And attacking with real pace and devilment. All that was missing was a goal.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's how to counter-attack. It really was a great move.
Five minutes left. And a chance to whip it in here. So now a corner. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Trying to pick out a teammate. It's not a particularly good corner there. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. And a chance for him on the flank. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Gives it a go. Stopped a surefire goal. Must score. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.